Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be teaching you how to play Buttercup on the ukulele by Jack Stauber. The chords, the lyrics, and the strumming pattern are all going to be in the description below so you guys can follow that along during the tutorial. So the chords for this song are going to be G major 7, G, B7 sus 2, and F sharp minor. If you do know these chords, you can skip to this time, but if you don't know it, I'll teach you guys right now. Let's start off with G major 7. Put your index finger on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, put your middle finger on the 2nd string of the 2nd fret, and put your ring finger on the 1st string of the 2nd fret. It looks like that, and it sounds like this. That's G major 7. Next chord is a G. This is a simple ukulele chord. You put your index finger on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, put your middle finger on the 1st string of the 2nd fret, and put your ring finger on the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. And it looks like that, like a little triangle, and it sounds like this. That's a G. Now let's go to B7 sus 2. This sounds complicated, but I promise you only play it once throughout the whole song. You only play it in the little intro part of the song. And for B7 sus 2, you put your index finger on the 3rd string of the 1st fret, put your middle finger on the 4th string of the 2nd fret, put your ring finger on the 2nd string of the 2nd fret, and put your pinky on the 1st string of the 2nd fret. It looks like that, and it sounds like this. And the last chord for this song is F sharp minor. For F sharp minor, you put your index finger on the 3rd string of the 1st fret, put your middle finger on the 4th string of the 2nd fret, and put your ring finger on the 2nd string of the 2nd fret. It looks like that, and it sounds like this. And those are all the chords to this song. Now let's go to the strumming pattern. Throughout the whole song, you're gonna use the strumming pattern of down, chuck, up, chuck. Again, down, chuck, up, chuck. A chuck is when you strum and you mute it with your palm. Strum and mute. I'm gonna play it for you guys. Down, chuck, up, chuck. Down, chuck, up, chuck. And that's the strumming pattern you're gonna use for most of the song. So now let's jump right into the song. For this song, there's a little intro section, and you're gonna play the 4 chords with just one down strum. Let me show you guys what I mean. So the chord progression of the intro is gonna be G major 7, G, B7 sus 2, and F sharp minor. I'll play it for you guys so you guys understand what I mean. This is just the beginning. There's no lyrics to this part. And you just have to strum for each of the chords. G major 7. Switch to G. B7 sus 2, F sharp minor. And that's the intro. It's super simple. You just have to strum once. And I'm going to play it without saying anything. And that's the intro. Now let's get into the little fun plucking part. I'm going to teach you guys that right now. This is basically the chord that starts right into the lyrics of this song. So, for the little pluck, you're going to make the same fingering as a G, like this, but you're going to go all the way down to the 9th and 10th fret. For the 10th fret, there's a little marking here usually, so it's easier to spot. So you're in the G position, your index finger on the 3rd string of the 9th fret, your middle finger on the 1st string of the 9th fret, and put your ring finger on the 2nd string of the 10th fret, just like a G position, and then you're just gonna pluck it. First 3 strings. And then when you pluck it, you're gonna go all the way up to a regular G, and it just sound like this. And then you're just gonna play the strumming pattern, and it goes right into the song. Let's do that again. pluck, down, chuck, up, chuck. And then that's how the song starts. Before we add the lyrics into the song, I'm just gonna give you a little reminder that the chords, the strumming pattern, and the lyrics are all in the description, so you guys can follow that while I speak, so it's more easy to understand. Now let's get into the verses. So for each verse, the chord progression is just between a G and F sharp minor. You're just gonna go back and forth, except for the chorus, you're gonna add a G major 7. I'll show you guys what I mean. I'll play along with you guys and explain it to you. So now let's start with the first verse. Like I said earlier, you're gonna switch between G and F sharp minor for most of this song, and you're gonna use the strumming pattern twice per chord. So for the first verse, start off with G, and you do the strumming pattern twice. Down, chuck, up, chuck, down, chuck, up, chuck. Switch to F sharp minor. Down, chuck, up, chuck, down, chuck, up, chuck. Switch back to G. Down, chuck, up, chuck, down, chuck, up, chuck. Switch back to F sharp minor. Down, chuck, up, chuck, down, chuck, up, chuck. Or for the end of the verse, you can just strum if you want, because each verse, I prefer just one strum down. I'm going to play the first verse without me saying anything, so you guys hear it. Now I'm going to sing it for you guys, and I'll do it slow so you guys can sing along or play along with me. And I'm going to start from the plucking. 1, 2, 3. Forget to do it sometime. I'm locked up on the button. Can't you do it sometime? I'll push it in too far. As you can tell, I strummed it down once. It's all about preference. You guys can keep the strumming pattern if you want. And then for the second verse, it's the exact same thing, and I'm going to play it for you guys. Electrify my golden tooth. Can't look at those eyes without sparking some. So we just played the first verse and the second verse. Now let's get into the chorus. So the chorus is when you add G major 7. So the chord progression for the chorus is going to be G, G major 7, and F sharp minor. And the strumming pattern is going to be the same, except you're only going to play the strumming pattern once for G and G major 7, but for F sharp minor, you're going to play the strumming pattern twice. I'm going to play it for you guys so you guys know what I mean. And yeah, I'm going to play it for you guys. Ready? G, down, chuck, up, chuck. Switch to G major 7. Down, chuck, up, chuck. And then F sharp minor, you play the strumming pattern twice. Down, chuck, up, chuck. Down, chuck, up, chuck. And then you play the whole thing again. That's the whole chorus. Now let's add in the lyrics. That is the chorus. So the chord progression is G, G major 7, and F sharp minor. Now let's go to the third verse. It's the exact same thing as the first and second verse. The chord progression is the same, the strumming pattern is the same. It's G and F sharp minor. You switch between both, and the strumming pattern is the same as well. And I'll play it for you guys. Surprise, I'm in the same time, beneath the same As you can tell, I strummed it down for Beneath the Same Sun. I just strummed it down. You guys can do that if you want to, but like I said, the strumming pattern is exactly the same as the first and second verse. So now for the next verse, I'm gonna call it the bridge because it's like different. It's slower, so let's get into it. And the strumming pattern is different for this verse. We're gonna be using down, down, up, down, up. It's a classic ukulele strumming pattern, and I'll play it for you guys right now. Down, down, up, down, up. Again, down, down, up, down, up. For this verse, the chord progression is the exact same. It's G and F sharp minor, except the strumming pattern is different. It's down, down, up, down, up. And it's slower. So I'll play it for you guys right now. Electrify my golden tooth. Can't look at those eyes without sparking some. And then we go right back into the chorus. Exact same thing as we learned earlier. G, G major 7, and F sharp minor. And you switch back to the original strumming pattern of down, chuck, up, chuck. I'll play it again so you guys understand. Let's go right into it. Without sparking some, electrify my heart. Electrify my heart. Electrify my heart. Electrify my heart. And that's the end of the song, guys. That's Buttercup by Jack Stauber on the ukulele. It's pretty simple. A little recap. For most of the song, the chord progression is G and F sharp minor, except for the chorus. You add the little G major 7. And for most of the song, the strumming pattern is down, chuck, up, chuck, except for that little verse where you use down, down, up, down, up. And that's the whole song. And of course, the intro where you have the B7 sus2. Also, guys, I just wanted to say I have a cover up of Buttercup. It's the video before this one. If you guys want to check it out, it'd mean a lot. And you guys can see what it's like when you put it all together, and it'll be easier to understand, and you guys can see my fingering and my strumming. So if you guys want to check that out, thank you. And yeah, and that's the whole song, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys understood, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.